The reason I wrote the 6-book series on leadership is because we have a leadership crisis in our country. Leaders aren't leading, parents aren't parenting, public servants aren't serving the public. If you look at studies, 2/3 of employees rate their bosses below average. So I wrote those books. I'm trying to do what little I can to improve the leadership of our country. I wrote Activating Your Ambition because I think we've all heard when we were kids probably that you can do whatever you put your mind to. But the truth is, it's not that simple. Just wanting to do something or knowing what to do even isn't as straightforward as just wanting to do it. So I wrote that book with the intent to help people to move from knowing what to do to actually doing it. What do I enjoy most about my work? I really enjoy helping people be the best they can be. It doesn't matter what you do, in my opinion, just give it your best and do what you can to make a difference. I think we're all gifted. As a matter of fact, I think we all can be the best at something. And so what I really enjoy doing is helping people discover what they do well and helping them be the best that they can. I help people be the best they can be by helping shape their mindset. Change is hard. Habits are hard to break. Change doesn't start by just telling somebody what to do or even knowing what to do. You have to change your mindset. And so what I have learned to do and what I feel like I do pretty well is help people think and change their desires and their philosophies and their principles and overcome their fears. The improvement area that people ask for help with the most is communications. When you are a leader or a coach or a speaker, you don't use a tool belt, you don't use a hammer, you don't drive a forklift. The tool that you use day in and day out is your ability to communicate. And you may have the best idea in the world, but if you can't communicate it, if you can't sell it, if you can't gain buy-in, so what? So most leaders work on their communication skills, and great communicators truly do make the best leaders. They are the most persuasive, they are the most influential, they gain the most buy-in, and by the way, they make the most money. I think what makes me different is I have spent so much time as a practitioner. So I have coached thousands of managers and executives. I have, I think, over 20,000 hours of executive coaching. I have had the good fortune to actually get to know a lot of people really well and to be able to correlate what they do and how they think with their results. And so my experience isn't conceptual. I consider myself very practical and well-grounded in actual best practices. I study neuroscience. I love neuroscience, but I use it in a practical way and not in a theoretical way. I love the ability to help people and to have the diversity of speaking and training and coaching and being able to work with a lot of different companies on a lot of different topics. That to me is a lot more fun than doing the same thing over and over and over again. What would one of my favorite clients say about working with me? They would say that I challenge them and that I am candid with them, and when I see it, I say it, and I do. I think clients want me to be honest with them. They want feedback, and so if I see it, I say it, and I help them become more self-aware of what they do well, as well as what they might work on.